I don't know. I don't know if I have, but I know it's been a concern for me because we do have a lot of guys. We have a roster of 19, and that is a lot of guys. But the thing I've been most impressed with, two things. Number one is their energy. The energy has been, it just bounces off the wall in there when they practice. It's been outstanding. And no matter what we're doing, drills, scrimmages, putting things in, guys are really have been focused. It's been great. And then the other thing is the camaraderie and how they're really cheering for each other, they're rooting for each other, they're really enjoying each other's success. And that's something I was very concerned about with so many guys. But right now, still early, still October, it's been great. It's taking some time, but I think the thing I've been most impressed with is the guys who played last year, who did knock out, have really accepted him. And there's not any like, hey, you weren't here last year, we did this without you. It's really more of a, since day one, it's been an us, not a us versus them. It's been all us. And that's been good. Now it's taken them some time to remember things we've done and how we do things, but they're getting it. And it's definitely added to our depth, without a doubt, as a team and as a program going forward. We hope so. Andrew has worked hard. It's been an eventful summer for him, and he's got 1 year left. He said the other day he's getting ready for his sixth first practice of the year, and it's been interesting, that's for sure, for him. But one of the challenges for us as a coaching staff is to try and keep things fresh for the guys who've been around here like a lot. Him and Ziv have been here for a number of years, and so you want to make sure that everything is kind of new and exciting, add some new things, and not just the same old. And I think we've been able to do that. I think it's Andrew's. He's tough to have in practice because he's very difficult to guard, and guys tend to foul him a lot. And then if you don't want to call fouls all the time, it kind of disrupts the flow of practice. But it's great to have him here, and we're happy he's here. And our whole mission is to make sure he and all the seniors go out on a great note. You make a good point, because we really talked about last year. We went from just a team of Andrew and kind of the other guys to really being a team, and where you call them the other guys were really important to us and helped us. I think they all bring something different to the table. Kyle's quiet leadership, but also his sense of humor and his really sense of team is unmatched. Sean has a burning desire to win and to be great. Ryan Salzberg has grown up so much in just a year, and you can see him. And Andrew Mason, we didn't know what we had last year, and just his cool, steady play is really important for us. So I think they all have a little different role than last year, maybe because of the depth, but they're all very important to us. And going forward, they've been in the battles, they've been in the games, they've been in the trenches, they've seen what has to be done in order to win, and so that's invaluable. The experience Ryan Salzberg got last year running the team and leading us to the Elite Eight is something we could practice from now for 100 days straight. It wouldn't matter. He wouldn't be able to get that same experience. And you can see the confidence they have, he has, and the other guys have off of that. And now we can add some depth to be able to give them a rest and not have to play 36, 38 minutes and get tired at the end of games. It is something that's a luxury that we really needed, and now we have it. Well, I think we have a lot of guys, and if I start naming them, I'll probably forget some guys. But I do think we have some guys. Ryan Bradley is played very little here. Showed some flashes at times and done some subtle good things, but we think he has the skill set to be a special player and succeed. Joey Atkins is a guy who opted out, who transferred here from Jefferson a couple of years ago and redshirted and opted out. And it's been a while since he's really been on the floor. Joey has a tremendous energy. You can't forget Justin Johnson, who played a lot for us last year. I thought was instrumental in the NCAA tournament and us winning a couple games in the NCAA tournament. I thought he went really well down the stretch for us, and I think having him a year older but still a freshman is another luxury. And we have a couple transfers. Zach Vega transferred from Roberts Wesleyan, who was an experienced guy and has 1 year left, and Nick MacDonald, who's coming from Niagara, who has played for a couple of years of college basketball. And so Nick has been around the system for a while, so he knows the system, and he's going to add a lot to us too. So I think we should have some depth in there, which is great. Definitely different, but it's been a lot of fun. My wife, Maura, I think said it best. Of all our kids, he probably has the best temperament to be able to deal with me and play for me. And he's the one I've coached the longest. I think he started coaching him in t-ball, where the two older guys, Matt and Pat, I didn't necessarily coach their baseball teams, but I probably coached more games with Nick and Mark, our youngest son, than anybody. So there'll be some hiccups probably along the way, but it's been great. It's great, and he has a great temperament and really wants to be good, and wants to be a part of it, and wants to be here. So we're excited about that, and he's good. Definitely, he's a good player, and I try not to screw him up. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult, and what it is, Mike, we have some guys who I can say, hey, run XYZ, and they'll remember, oh yeah, XYZ, we did that in this game, and we put that in before the tournament, and we ran that here, and they can run it flawlessly. And then we have some other guys who we need to play who have no idea what XYZ is, and it's going to take them a little while to kind of figure it out. But that's part of the fun of it, is kind of getting them together and getting them on the same page. And it's going to take it. It won't happen by Texas. I understand that. You look at our play sheet from last year, and you think about all the plays we were running in March. Just 8 months ago, right? We were running that stuff, and now all of a sudden we're like, we can't start right there again. We have to remember where we were back in November, December, really. Last year it was really January when it was, and remember that we kind of built things up, and that's how we've always done stuff. So schedule's tough by design. Why not, right? We got invited to this thing in Texas, and why not go play, right? And a chance for our guys to see a different part of the world, get Sean back to his home state, and play 3 really good teams and see where we are. And then we get off the plane, we have 1 day of practice, and we're playing University of Buffalo. So why not go play one of the best Division I teams out there and challenge ourselves with that too. So we're going to see. We're going to learn along the way. There'll be some ups and downs. The big thing is to not spend too much time rejoicing in the ups, and also not spend too much time feeling sorry for ourselves during the downs. Learn from the downs, get better, and keep improving, and be a better team in November than we are in October. Be a better team in December than we are in January. Be a better team in February than we were in January. And in the end, be a better team in March than we were in all the other months combined. I got a regular whistle instead of my electronic whistle, though I still use that from time to time. Yeah, I mean, there are some things our guys have to do still in order to be able to play, but we have we have a great sports medicine team, and Jeff Sage reminds us of what has to be done, and we still have to be careful of where you go and what situations you put yourself in. But it's getting close to normal. I think it'll feel real normal when we have fans in the stands. That'll be fun. That'll be fun, even if they're wearing masks. Because I know we got a little taste of it in Texas, or in Evansville, excuse me, last year, where it was like, we had some fans there, but it wasn't the same. And it'll be great to see Lumsden packed again, to see people here. That's when we sit back and say, all right, we're back. A lot of work to do. We need to be better defensively. We need to take better care of the ball. We need to make shots. We need to stay healthy. Need to survive. We have to stay healthy physically. We have to stay healthy mentally too. We have to stay healthy. That even if we lose a couple games in a row, it's not the end of the world. That we can bounce back. And we just need to continue to get better. And I think we need that camaraderie. That togetherness that we've shown so far. If we can keep that up, we got a chance to be pretty good. We'll see. We'll see where we are. At the end, who knows? There are teams that didn't play last year, and they're going to be getting back to trying to get back to speed. So it's going to be interesting. That's for sure. Will the teams that played last year have a head start on the teams that didn't play? Who knows? But in the end, I think if we can stay together as a team, stay healthy, and continue to learn, and continue to have fun, I think we got a chance to be pretty good. And hopefully that will lead to cutting down the nets. We'll see. But the big thing is, let's just keep getting better. And if we do that, I like the direction the team will go in.